Hi. What is going on? What is going on? Woo, doggy. What a world we got going on today. A new world outbreak virus going to kill us all. Now we're going to shut down. Oh no, oh no. The last one was so much fun. I kind of enjoyed the last one. It was kind of great. I have no complaints. It was oh, look at that Q&A poll countdown. I don't need no countdown. But, oh, really? Huh. What is the countdown? I don't really need that, but it's kind of weird. Fun and exciting, you know, but I just, oh. I always love when, more news, I always love when you always see people's interaction. They're like, oh, free speech is dead. Woo, free speech ain't dead. You know the problem about free speech? You have any word, you can say any goddamn thing you want to in this world. Anything in this world you can say. But you know what? What you say has consequences. You know? So that's all it really is there. Diarrhea's here. Diarrhea? Then go wash your hands. go wash your hands. Don't want to get poopy fingers and get it all in your beard and you get poop face. But no, anyways, back to what I'm saying to you, man. You can say any damn thing you want to. But you know what? Somebody still has the right to file criminal charges against you and sue you for your speech, you know? So you really got it. I mean, free speech has never been free speech. That's where people misconcept on you know. Language has consequences. So you said my name like diarrhea. Ooze? Ooh. You know? I mean, diarrhea, wouldn't diarrhea be more... you were supposed to... Oh, God, I'm supposed to give you a nickname. Oh. What would be a good nickname for you? Let me think about it. You're supposed to give me a nickname. Well, I mean, I can call you Diarrhea if you want to. I mean, diarrhea, poopy. You know, that's up to you. But, oh. Hey, Penelope, how you doing this morning? Not con, man. Well, you remind me of, this is what... So I got one of these fancy air freshener things in my car, right? What's your name? Reminds me of just a... Oh, it's time to get a new one, huh? Time to get a new one. It has completely dried. Oh, it's catching bugs, man. Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yuki Dookie! Yuki Dookie. What's up, bub? What's going on, Yuki? Oh. Apparently there's another virus outbreak on a cruise liner. Everyone's like, oh God, we're gonna die. I've only lived through like 20 world-ending events. I think I'm good. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'll let everybody else panic. I think it's funny. Morning, Eric. How you doing, sir? You know, it's like every time we turn around, the world's gonna end. I'm like, nah, I don't have time for another world-ending event. Just burn up the cruise liner. Just boom. just drag it out to the middle of the freaking ocean. Don't let them on shore, you know. Actually do proper medical shit this time. Don't screw it up. Morning, Epic. You know what I mean? I mean, and why in God's name would you bring a whole entire infected cruise ship back into dock? That makes no sense. I mean, you can take food and water supplies to the cruise ship and just dock them out there, you know, just keep the cruise ship out there. Well, it looks like a nice day there. I survived the end of the world in I mean, right? Hell, I survived Y2K. I'm a Superman. I'll tell you that one. Because there's dead bodies. Okay, well, put them in the ice, put them in a bag, and put them in the freezer. All cruise ships have big freezers. You know? Just dump a whole bunch of body bags on the poop deck. right? Send a couple medical professionals out there. Because the only problem is when you bring something into shore, it gets off the boat. You know? Quarantine the whole boat, about 10 miles offshore. Have a couple supply tankers and things out there. Just helicopter, drop the food and stuff. Medical supplies, we're good. Mm-hmm. I mean, that would be common sense for me, you know. I mean, that's what they do on a submarine. They, you know, if you die in a submarine, they put you in the freezer and everybody gets to eat ice cream all day. You know, so what's the. That would be my thought. You know, I know it sounds a little inhumane, but, you know, it's better for 3,000 people to die versus millions of people to die. You know, good to see you escape that fire that was behind. Yeah, it was making my butt hot, and you know you can't have a show with this. We can't have a show with Swash, you know, because it just kept heating my back up, and it's just dripping down in my butt crack, and I was getting major Swash, you know. There's swashy ass, just you know. Oh, where's the Tim cheese? Shit, I don't know. Probably on a set of crackers somewhere. Porky is here. Mr. Pokey Poke. Mr. Pokey Poke. Is that your porn name, Mr. Porky? Is that your porn name? Are you a professional porn star? Is that what it is? You Mr. Pokemon? That'd be kind of cool. That was just one time in college, you know. Ahoy! Right? Just I was desperate and I needed some money and I got up on the pole. It's a fact I am. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Very nice. You should put the link in the chat. Hey Tay Tay, and we'll go. No, I'm not gonna check you out. That'd be weird. I'd be like, did you see Porky? Woo, doggy, Pokey Pokey. he was all dirty. They greased him up like a pig, and he's. My name's John Slingleton. Nice. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to repent for that. No, Jesus, don't spite me today. Oh man, that'd be horrible. In the middle of a show and get a lightning bolt up my butt, you know. Oh man, I totally have to redo my paint job on my car. I'd be so mad. I made it out of Canada mate recently insane. I made a lot of the Canadian mates recently insane. Oh yeah? How'd you do? Oh, hey! I forgot what I was going to ask you. T.E. Toby. Hey, dude, when I said I'm glad I wasn't an American, I wasn't digging on you, but what you replied was kind of rude. Are you going to come here and cry at me? Is that what we're doing? This is called Grumpy's Hangout. Now, I'm going to pet you on my bosoms all day long and make you feel better about yourself. Do you need to suck on the nipple? Do you need some milk from the grumpy bosoms? What do you want from me? I mean, just you literally came back to cry at me? Oh, man. There goes my whole... Give me your man card. You're done for the day. Good God. It's a man show. Well, I have age restrictions. Man... and ladies that have backy bones. Yeah, it's pouring out yucky today. It just means it's time for a slippy slide. When it's rain, get some Dawn dish soap and slippy slide. You know? Oh. Oh, hold on. I'm going to ask the bosom guy. T.E., where are you from, T.E.? What is your home country, T.E.? T.E., man. T.E. Oh, no, that'd be E.T. phone. E.T. phone. Awful sorry. No, but I'm I'm kind of curious though. Epic, how'd you offend the Canadians? We have a lot of Canadians in the chat. That might be wool. they're gonna, you know, they're gonna encase you in maple syrup and honey, and you're gonna be stuck out in the woods for the bears to like. Those bears, they sure like the honey and the maple syrup. He's taking over. Fuck that. This. Now I'm not gonna. I'll get myself in trouble. Oh. It's my professional last year here, so I'm gonna make him a card. Very nice. Very nice. That's very nice of you, Yuki, to give him a farewell card. Farewell. The dope. Oh, I got him coughing out the demons. Yeah, your bears like honey. Dude, all I gotta pull up is your IP address. I can find out where you live in like less than a minute. You might as well just tell me. I mean, you're just being a spanky. You think I can't find you? I can find anybody in the world. You're online, okay? Dude, all right, then I'll find you. And I'll tell everybody what your favorite color is, what your hobbies are, who your last girlfriend is, the last time you washed your hands after you took a poop. You will be famous, little man. This guy's no fun. Maple syrup. Maple syrup is healthy. Real maple syrup, maybe. Shit, not that corn syrup shit they sell us here in America. All it does is make your ass fat and your feet big. Too bad it didn't make something else big, though. That'd be a lot better than having big feet. Oh. Just depressing. Ding a dong, ding a dong. What? Hello. And letters here, my parent and friendly, you start this. Dude, this whole show is about flipping people shit. If you can't handle people flipping you shit, you have mental issues. This is not a safe place for weak people. I'm going to tell you right now, we say some rude shit here. If you can't handle it, you might as well go away now, because I'm not going to stop picking on you. Because I pick on everybody here. You don't see anybody else crying but you. I mean, I just called Porky a porn star. You didn't see him go, oh my God, he talked about my wiener. Ah! Jesus. This is called Grumpy's Hangout, not Little Girly Hangout, man. Jesus Christ almighty. Listen to this guy just still whining. He's just so heartbroken. He's like, you have devastated me for life. I must counsel the counselor. Mr. Man, fix me brain. Yeah. What the tits, man? Come on. All right, Yuki, you have fun. It was good to see you. Good God almighty. Coming. How many YouTubers you go to and cry at because they say something that you don't like, man? Maybe you should get off the internets. I mean, shit. I've literally had people ask me to fart in a jar for them and send it to them. You don't see me crying them. But then I was thinking, I could make money off that. So it was a good idea, you know? And I got a guy trying to sell me fart coin, but he won't buy my fart jars, though. So I don't know. Oh, I mean, honestly, I don't mind jokes. I just didn't mind you were kidding. Anyways, where are you from? Oh, that's a very beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, S from Scotland. You're from Scotland, and you're have we spoke before? Oh. You got good haggis in Scotland. I like haggis. It's one of those foods that must be acquired. But it's really good with the whiskey gravy, though. Haggis is good with the nice whiskey gravy. I like it. I mean, there's nothing like a good old sheep intestine. Just flip it, stiff it. Ah, you're fine. We forgive you. We're all friends again. We're all friends again. No worries. Oh. I think the devil's trying to escape out of me this morning. Oh, I have a favorite scotch. It's very expensive. It's 20-year-old scotch. It has two deer on there. Very expensive. It's like $300 a bottle. You drink sparingly because it's very expensive. But oh, it's so yummy. I can't remember the name of it though. I know it has two chrome deer on there though, but it's a very lovely taste. Very lovely. Are we getting started already? I mean, it's 5 o'clock in Europe, so I guess so. You can. I mean, as long as the boys in Europe are started, I guess we can start, right? I mean, it's Friday night somewhere. I mean, I probably won't join you till the night show, but you know, each their own. I mean, if you got the day off and you ain't going anywhere, would you stop trying to rip off my damn bumper, you stupid goat? Come on, go scratch your ass on the tractor. You can't hurt the tractor. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Matt. Thanks, Maria. I really got it. Oh. Yeah, they keep trying to rip my bumper off. It's like, go scratch your ass on the big iron tractors. You can't hurt the big iron tractors. You probably get more of that hair off your butt. I'm willing to bet that, well, it was Hugo. Who was Hugo? I don't have a goat named Hugo. I have a goat named Bucky, Georgia, Chilchuck, Martha, and Winnie. I know there's like 5 of them. Well, I screwed that one. I didn't read my hand decided not to work for me there. So I got Bucky, Martha, Winnie, Georgia, Chilchuck, and Mary. So 6. And we're waiting on 2 to 3 more coming in any day. Martha. What a clear. But it's always Bucky though, trying to rip off my damn bumper. He's shedding. He's trying to get the last bit of the hair off his butt. So, but you know, I mean, I'm good today. What a deer. Actually, she's a funny goat. She actually is funny. So, you know, the goat pen, it's flat on top, but it kind of has a nice little slipper slide going, right? She laid on her belly yesterday and she slid down the hill to the gate. She's like, I'm ready to be released. Grumpy, what do you think of the Met Gala and the fashion and the general in detail? Do I look gay, Oscar? Do I look like I watch the fashion shows? I mean, I do, but I haven't checked that one out. But I really don't have an opinion on it right now. I'm sure the clothes were completely way the frick out there. Nobody would actually physically wear it. Have you seen some of those stupid fashion shows? I mean, they wear some of the craziest freaking outfits. It's like, who would literally wear that? You know what I mean? It's just like... Oh, it's like when they were doing the one with the men in dresses. You know, I'm not wearing a dress. I don't care if it's in the fashion or style or not. I don't have the legs for it, so I'm never wearing a dress. You know, I might wear a kilt, but I'm not wearing a dress. I mean, so because a kilt is manly, a dress is not. I don't care who you are. So, especially when it's really hot out. I think I might buy me another kilt because when it gets like 110 outside. Then I'll have like air conditioning, you know? It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. They sell leather ones, you know. So you don't have to wear the plaid ones. They sell faux leather, you know. I'm more Carhartt country. Won't change country clothes. I don't know why. Should I walk around half the time, bibs, no shirt on, just showing my titties off? I'll probably start doing that when it gets hot, and I'll probably start. You'll probably see old Grumpy pretty. You'll see my tan evolve during the summer, right? And I'll have my little tan line, so my little strappy line. Never beer for tray only, protein and. I wonder if we add yeast to that, if we could actually make an alcohol for tray. I bet you we could. I bet you we could get that to ferment. Mm-hmm. I bet you. I don't know if I really want to try because some of that shit's like some of that powder's expensive though. I bet you we could though. Yes, that was modded for her. Ooh. What's she mod for? I must have totally missed some conversation. Look, it's a small world. Everybody knows everybody. That's fascinating. Interesting. You know, for as big as YouTube is and how worldwide it is and how, just the whole comforts of it, everybody knows everybody. It's very fabulous. She's a great person. Her and Raven are adorable together. Trey has been awakened for over 48 hours. Why the hell's Trey been up for 48 hours? I thought Trey had a girlfriend. Well, that could be what reason why Trey's been up for 48 hours. Trey better take a nappy nap or Trey's going to have a heart attack and he won't be able to go to the gym for 6 months. Trey should take better care of himself. I've never seen Raven, but yes, heard mentioned him. I'm willing to bet you don't even go to. He owns one. I'm sure he does. Work no overnight guy. He calls out. No, well, well that sucks. But you kind of got to do what you got to do. Makes the pocketbook better. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't mind working double shifts. The real bitch is working a double shift, and then you have to come back in for your next shift. You're actually ripping a triple, and then they get pissed off when you take a power nap take a little power nap during your lunch break, and you're like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm on my 3rd straight shift. Shut the up, go away, or you're gonna get yelled at." That's just how I feel right now. You know, they expect you to do so much, and then they like to bust your balls. It's like, stupid. That's why I quit filling in for people years ago. Because I used to, I'd take up any shift. I didn't give a shit. I don't sleep that much anyway. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take on a double or triple shift, no problem, And then you're on your lunch break, you're in your car just drooling yourself, and they're like, oh, we can't have you sleep in your car. Well, then don't have me work 3 straight shifts. I think that makes sense to me, but what the hell? Trey go gym at 2:30 and sleep till Saturday. That is a good idea. Do some push-ups while you're on your lunch break. Oh, Trey, that's great. Protecting people. Well, he per Texel. Yeah. Oh, I should go get a patch kit so I can take my flat bottom boat out. Go do some live streams from the boat. Get me some big old granny panties. I'll make me a mast, and I'll get me some big old granny panties, and we'll just be out there sailing across the lake, sailing, sailing. Do you think I catch enough wind though with some of those big old granny panties? I'm so shit there. You got some huge granny panties. You know what I mean? I think that would be exciting. Tough room today about the granny panties. Huh. That didn't go over well. Grumpy show. What? Grumpy show. I can't. Because when I registered my show, I registered as a political agenda show, and you can't show firearms on a political agenda show. They'll kick you right off. The AI algorithm will gun. It'll go completely freaking liberal on my ass. I can't even put a gun in the background screen because I put down mainly politics. So. Mm-hmm. I know, but that's just how the YouTube. I mean, because like if I would have based my show basically on like a hunting survival show, then yeah, I could have put guns and bow and arrows and knives but you know, I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I first. I mean, I had a whole bunch of ideas what I wanted to do, but then I was like, well, because everybody's like, well, just go to politics because you know politics, and you know, then I started the show and. I was like, I really didn't want to do politics because everybody does politics and it's so boring. So, but now I'm too far into it to start a new one. So, unless everybody wants to follow me over to a new show, you know, just put it in, you know, Grumpy's new YouTube, come here. You know, but, I mean, we've worked our ass off to get this 500. I think we're at 515 now. So, well, I don't know if we really worked too hard, but we put a lot of effort in for the 515, you know? I was excited. I'll be more excited now in 2,700 hours when I can start getting freaking paid, you know? Because I think it's stupid. I think once you hit your 500 goal, I think you should be able to apply for your super chats and super stickers, you know? Even if they don't monetize you till you've hit your 3,000 hours, I think you still should be able to have, you know, get paid members and things like that at 500. They're so stingy that way, you know? Yes. I mean, you don't make a lot of members. You don't make a lot because most memberships are only like $2, you know? So if you get like 10 members, that's only what, $20, $20 for a month, you know, for memberships. But that's, you know. That's all right. We didn't do this for the money. We do this for the people, for the audience, for the enjoyment of all of you lovely people. Mm-hmm. Now, when I get over 1 million subs, I'm going to totally be a grifter. I'm going to be like sucking for money. Well, you know. Dr. Phil would become a member so mainly we only get communist dictators come on here, which is really weird. And we've had a lot of communist dictators come on the show. They're very cheesy though. They never actually stick to their word. No wonder communism sucks. Because their word is no good. You are Justin. Yes, you are Justin Harris. You are. Probably not Cena, actually. Oh, probably Cena. Hey, Trey. Hey, Justin. But I have a lovely idea. Come with me, my people. We go for a momentary walk. We go for a moment because I want to walk. Because you all think I'm just too fat to walk, so it's okay. I'm going to prove you wrong. I can walk. A lot of breath now. It's okay. I might need mouth to mouth later. Hey, Rock. I'm breeding your family. I got the whole entire crew. What do you think? It goes for over a mile. Is that a lot of rock babies or what? Oh shit, I almost broke an ankle. Oh. Oh. That was exciting. I was trying to get Rock all excited. He has a full army now, and he didn't say nothing. I think no beer, drink water. Well, technically, depending on what your religion is, your culture, beer is technically just water, like wine. Because like my Italian family members, they'll just tell you that beer and wine is just a dinner drink. Only liquor is for the best. Of course, they all have huge bars in their houses, so. But you know, if you drink some of that 3-2 beer, though, it's kind of like drinking water. Like that apple beer I got the other day, I couldn't get a buzz on it. I just couldn't release. I mean, they're free to go whenever they want to. They're not chained down, you know. I'd love to get a rock crusher, though, and just kind of drag a pile of rock and just crush it all and make tiny rocks out of it. Yes. On my other property, I got rocks the size of Volkswagens. Hey, Faith, what's going on, darling? What's going on? Oh, yeah, I got some huge-ass rocks on the other property. I figure I probably got over 1 billion rocks there, give or take. If you do the math correctly by square inch, by square foot, by square pile, but you know, by equitable weight. So I figure I could take 1 billion rocks and make 1 trillion rocks out of them and sell them. But I need to get a bank loan of like $1 million so I can buy the crusher and the loader. So, hey, pretty princess, what's going on? No. Of course, I don't know if I'd sell it though. I'd probably use it for gravel on the farm because you never know, you know, when you need rock. But then I really hate rock in the driveway though. I'd rather have wood chips or grass. I like just a grass driveway, you know. So you just let the animals run around in it, you know, and play. Home gym. Use pebbles, make pebble bags. I could sell them as a rebel. I could sell weapons. Just go buy a whole bunch of stocks and put a whole bunch of rocks in there. You know, self-defense mechanism. I agree. That would be. We will put that down in the section of the Discord for merch ideas. Sock bags. So, Porky's gone. I'm so hungry. Oh, did Porky leave us? Damn it. I was going to get the barbecue sauce. I was going to have a licky fest. Finger licking good. I'm going to miss my mom Sunday for Mother's Day. Is Sunday Mother's Day? No, it's not. I thought Mother's Day was on the 12th. Is Sunday the 12th? 8th, 9th, 10th? No, I thought Mother's Day was on the 12th this year. I thought it was next Tuesday. I guess I'll have to look at the... Is it the 10th? Oh, well, that's all right. I guess I better call my mom on Sunday. Say, Happy Mommy's Day! Or she'll be very mad at me. Probably not. She's a good person. She's very forgiving. No. Everybody call your moms on Sunday. Even if you don't like the woman, call her anyways. Or send her a objectified text message like, Hi, Mom! Bye. quiet, Grumpy. Well, what do you mean you're leaving me? Just wanted to show us up. See you around. All right, Epic, have fun. Go enjoy what you're gonna do today. So was mine. I've always really got along great with both my parents. Well, actually, I've always got along with my mom, but since I turned 30, I've had a really great relationship with my father. So, he just likes us better as adults. Just kind of how that works, But I think that was a lot of the older men, though. A lot of it, not me, because I know I'm old, but like the older men, they weren't really set up for children. They were set up for because their whole life was about being in the adult world. They just made kids, I think it was like they were in like competition with their neighbors, like, I made another baby, ha ha, you don't look as good as I am, just kind of that, 17 professors signed it, and I ran 3 stories to get this. Very nice. Hell, I walked up to the rock pile. I think I need a nap. I could imagine running 3 stories. Well, I mean, I probably could if I needed to, but bison steak it is. I don't like bison steak. But why? But if he's a porn star, why does he need to go to gym? He's making money on his porkiness. If he lost his porkiness, he couldn't make any money. Trey, are you trying to make the man broke? What are you doing here? You got to cost the man his income. After running 3 flights of stairs. I'll have to post that picture. It's a fat boy on a dancing pole, right? And it says, if you see me doing this, I needed the money. Sick because I went down and back up. Yeah, but you can't count going downhill though. Downhill doesn't. It's all. That's why the stories are only I walked uphill both ways. Downhill is simple. That's where you just sit on your butt and go boom, 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 boom. That's not. And the side stairs. Good God. He's paying me rush you to. That's funny. Holy shit, it got hot. Oh, yeah, I think I should do that this weekend. Patch up one of the bottom boats and go out and even if I don't go far out in the lake, because I got to stay close enough to shore where I can still record. Just put my tripod in the boat, get me a little umbrella. I'll look like the guy on the Little Rascals. I'll look like oh come on, who's the guy with the little his hair was up like that and freaking Alfalfa. I'll look like old Alfalfa. Go on the boat and I'll just make me a spike, I'll be like, I'm Alfalfa. Thank you, Porky. Now I just need me one of those fancy mannequins to put in the boat with me. I bought my friend a blow-up sheet for his birthday a couple years back. Because I have too much humor. I'm really afraid though that he's going to pay me back one of these years. He's going to send me a blow-up dude, and I'm going to be like, that's not right. So we will see. Man, the blow-up sheet was funny though, Trey needs to cuddle bears and dumbbells. I mean, if I go to Russia, if I go to Russia, I'm gonna totally cuddle me a Russian bear. They're kind of cute, because they'll cuddle with you. I really want to cuddle a panda, right? Just big ol'. My luck though, they like body slam my ass in kung fu and it's I have to get my ass kicked by a panda bear. No, they are the clumsiest damn animals in the world. 2 to 3. I guess that nice. No beer, tray, left legs, go no drinky beer. Oh, well, you could live with the beer. You don't have to drink it. You could just like, whew, those 12-ounce curls, man. They sold you up, man. They make you solid. It's only when you drink them that you get the titties. That's all right. Mm-hmm. They say if you get really buff, you can carry a girl like a 6-pack or a bowling ball. I'll let you figure out the mathematics on that one. I'm only here for the humor, not for the explanations. Because the humor's okay. It's when you fall into the explanations, people are going, you know, Mr. Cocky Cock, what are you doing? He's eating all the grassy seed. Bears are amazing. Grapple. I don't know. Oh, I should disconnect the trailer from the lawnmower, and I should mow today. It's a nice, cool. I really do need to go mow the road again, which is funny that I have to mow my road. It's kind of embarrassing, but when they say Mother Nature's going to take back over, Mother Nature takes back over quickly. I would love a bear for a pet, but when I get my cabin in the woods, I feed them and make a friend. I can see you on your old front porch and you're like, here, bear, you want a steaky? No. If you get a bear cub, not so bad. But I've seen those movies when bears attack. It's not pretty. No, it's pretty. Pork have 0 grapeline. Whatever. That would be so bad. So to have a baby bear, I think having a baby bear would be pretty cool. The only good thing about having a bear though is it's actually cheaper to have a bear than it is to have a lion because lions have to have a strict heavy meat diet and meat's expensive. Shit, bears eat nuts and berries and grasses and shit like that. And every once in a while you just got to throw them a T-bone steak. And if you got a neighbor that has a really annoying dog, just throw the dog in there. No more annoying dog. So win-win. I think that's how it works. I know I'm gonna get some hate mail for that one. Leave the dog alone. Don't feed it to the bears. You're like, but why the hell not? It barks all day. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think my cat just learned how to speak. I'm freaking out here. That was a little. It's the drugs, man. The drugs are kicking back in from the 80s. I'm freaking out, dude. No! Oh, that would be horrible. I really need to get that freaking tire off that fucking tractor. I swear to God, I gotta find that socket. And I have no idea where the sun put the big sockets. It's driving me nuts. Because because this whole tractor was designed to be taken apart with the old flat square wrenches, right? I have square, so I have the sockets for it, but I have no idea where my sockets went. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, the whole tire was designed to stick the square wrench on there, you hit it with a hammer, and goes, and then and then you take the I do need to get it done, though. Need to get it done. If I knew where my big crescent wrench was, I got a big old crescent wrench. That might work. I don't know if I want to beat on my crescent wrench, though. It's really hard on the heads when you. Maybe when I go back to the big city, I'll stop at Harbor Freight and I'll find some tools. Like, I'll just buy some big wrenches and I'll just cut them up and I'll manufacture me a tire tool for it. Because I like cutting up cheap tools and inventing with them. I would not cut up my expensive tools. But that's what Harbor Freight's good for. You go there, you buy a cheap wrench, you can bend it, cut it, twist it, whatever way you want to. Like when I was working on an old Big Cam 3 Cummins, so the fuel pump has an S-cam wrench. Take the fuel pump for one little nut on the backside of it. Well, somebody borrowed my S-cam wrench, so I had to make my own. Because that's one of those hard wrenches to find to buy. It takes you forever to order it, so. What did Penelope say? I take a baby bobcat and I raised it up, and there were some people who has raccoons as pets, and I think about it. Little house on the prairie. Raccoon ripped the house. Raccoons are little buttheads. Yes, they are. I've always wanted a trash bandit, though. They're really cute, though. They say they make great pets, trash bandits. But they say skunks make great pets too. If you take them to the vet, and you have the glands removed, so you don't have to worry about getting skunked. Because I don't know if I'd want just a trash panda. That's what they are. They're a trash panda. No trash bandit. They frickin'. They're cute as hell, though. They smoked me with applewood. I bet you were very delicious with apple smoked. I ate a lot of apple smoked porky. My freezer's full of it. Actually, I had apple smoked bacon on my salad last night, my chicken salads. That was actually really good. You couldn't taste the salad at all. That was the best kind of salad. When you put so much meat on it that you don't know that there's lettuce underneath it. I'm a terrible fate to meet. I always make the joke when somebody almost barely hits me with their car. I'm like, hey, try it. I make a hell of a dent. I make one hell of a dent. And if you don't kill me, I'm getting back up and I'm beating your ass if you hit me with your car. So, that's my philosophy. Yeah, I don't know how the hot apple smoke is. I guess it would be like sitting in a sauna, and you pour a little water on the hot rocks, I guess it'd just be a warm, smoky sensation. Oh shit! There's a bee. No! Out! Out! Shut up! Stupid! Hey! I'll send you to the orphanage. Shit, after all this gym talk, I need a nap. Whew. I think I'm a little wore out after all this gym talk. Just the thought of manscaping. What do I do now? I mean, just the whole. There's just so much about manscaping body talk in this chat. It's really weird. It's like, we need to turn Trey to Teresa. Trey, your new name is Teresa. Now we're just gonna think of you as a hard body girl of hard bodies, Then it'll be like exciting, because Teresa's at the gym. course, I prefer my ladies soft though. I don't like them all mannish looking. You know, the whole boop, 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 you know. I like them soft and I like them saucy, snugglies, and cuddlies. I like cuddly women. So I was watching this video the other day, right? And this lady and guy were at the gym, right? And you know, she was all flirting with him, and she's like, "Oh, can I get your number?" He's like, "No, bitch. I'm married to a man, and you are not my type." Anyway, I'll have to find it again, post it in the Discord. That shit was funny. You know, she was like, "Well, you know, I know lack of sleep bad for gains, but necessary for money for both." Well, you know. You can also stress your body out though and add toxins into your body, which will deplete muscle mass. So you know, sorry to step away, but what I miss a lot of gym talk. Mm-hmm. I showed my rock army off, and hey, we got a new Eric. Nice. Now we have two Erics. You got competition now, Eric. There's a new Eric. I don't go to the gym. I'm hairy. What the hell? There's no manscaping. Oh. Uh-oh. There can only be one. There's only one Eric. Well, there's only one blue. There's only one blue Eric. Hello, new Eric. Welcome. Welcome, new Eric. Oh, Jesus. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. Oh, that sucks. Now I got the whole Highlander thing. There can only be one. Did everybody ever watch that? The Highlander? That was actually a good show. I actually like the first one with Sean Connery when it comes in and teaches him how to, you know. Well, I'm glad for that. That means I work out for home. I don't like being around that many people. Yeah, I'm not a peoply people person. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not a peoply personable person. Of course, then I have a YouTube that meets people all over the world. So is that an oxymoron? I think so, just a little bit, you know. And most of us, he hits the gym after drinking beers with Sammy. Yeah, I would not go to the gym after drinking beers with Sammy. You're not. You're going to be stuck on your lips for a week. Sammy, don't quit. he gets up on the bar like in Coyote Ugly. Tequila, you know, that's old Sammy. That little fella, he never quits. I'm using that. People like people. Right? It's too peoply. Oh, and I have found, not to be rude about people, but the more people that are in an area, the more the people suck. You know, it's just kind of it's like and I don't understand because human nature, humans have like they just have to pack together, right? But the more people that pack together, the more miserable they are, you know? And the people out here in like the wilderness, they're like spread far and wide. Very happy people, you know, very friendly. They wave, you know, they say hi, how you doing? They're neighborly, you know. But peoply people, they're like, they're just so good. Oh. Actually, I can't. I mean, when I lived in the big city, I actually had some really good neighbors in the big city. Well, actually, I didn't live in the big city though, because I worked in the big city, but I still lived 40 miles away or 38 miles away from work every day. So I lived in a small suburb. It was kind of a moderate city, but it wasn't a big city. So I guess I've never really lived in. No, I didn't. I don't know. Even Connecticut really wasn't. I lived in a. I've worked in the big city a lot, but I guess I've never lived in a big city. I've always lived out in the suburbs of the big cities. Well, thank you. You're not me. I respect your opinion, but that's not for me. That's not. Grumpy, what's your name? What's your first name? I typically don't give out my first name on the YouTube, but if you join the Discord, You can. I'll tell you on the Discord, but I don't tell it on the main live stream. So it's just for personal reasons. Because if I tell everybody my name, then I lose my whole grumpy virtue. So and it's my alias. So I need to find me some cops that will like give me some grumpy arrests. Like, oh, Grumpy's going to jail. I mean, just You know who we haven't seen in a while? Dusty. We haven't seen Dusty in a while. Dusty hasn't been on. He's on the YouTube. He's on the Discord all the time, but he's not really. I haven't seen him on the live stream that much. Or Trey will be under your bed. Trey, don't threaten me with a good time, buddy. I might like you under my bed. Are you gonna poke me? Shit. Ooh, you could push me. You could push my bed up and down. It would be like one of those massage beds. Oh yeah, I'm totally okay with you under my bed. Somewhere I'm gonna get hate mail on that one. That's all right. I'm okay with it. I do need to set up a new email though, so I can put it in the Discord about sending grumpy hate mail because I have it in the Discord, but then I can't let horrible people into the Discord because it's kind of a safe place, and eat canned tuna. And I like fresh tuna only. I'm not a canned tuna person. Now, some fresh tuna though, dude, I am 100% big old fresh bluefin or yellowfin tuna, right? Just, quick cook on both sides. Oh, heavenly. Yeah, canned tuna is not. It's not for the weak-minded. I'm gonna eat it under your bed. Yeah, that should give me nightmares. Are you gonna get like the mustard can? Are you gonna like get the pre-mixed like the ones that have the mayonnaise or mustard in there? Just so you don't sit there and gag under my bed eating just a oily tuna going. I don't want my monsters gagging on me. He's hiding your closet. Oh. Well, one thing about it, I'm not going to tell another man to get out of my closet, but I think that would hey, that's something I haven't been asked in a while. Man, where's my fun trolls for that one? Are you gay? Are you trans? I haven't had a trans or gay person ask me that lately. I must be losing my manique. You wake up, I stare at you drinking chicken. Well, make sure you cook the chicken this time, though, so you don't get sick again. Because, Ooh, I tried that one time when I was younger. I was, back when I actually did work out, because I really cared about what my body looked like back in the days. Raw eggs are not meant for, you must cook your eggs. I'm sorry. Those people that swallow the raw, slimy, warm, yolky. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir, madams. That's not. Man, I turned on my freaking hide my. No. Ooh, turn that back on. Turn that back on. Trans mentality. Oh, who is this? The real. Oh, I don't know. I have, as long as you're over 25, I have no judgment on the matter or no opinion on the matter. If you're under 25, I have a judgment or an opinion. And I think if you're a twisted, mental ill parent that's forcing your child to get their tackle wackle cut off. I have an issue with that, but other than that, I don't really have an issue with it. You know, it's been around long enough that it's not going anywhere. Oh, you'd have to delete that, Trey. It's okay. You can have your own personal opinion here. It's fine. Where are you going? Why are you deleting all your messages, dude? You don't have to delete, edit, repeat. You know, I've come to. I've no, I was going to respond. Oh, government hit me. Yeah, they probably. I mean, that is one thing. Well, that was like when I was watching my buddy show before I came on. And one of the gals were talking about free speech, and yeah, you have all the rights of free speech you want to. You also have all the consequences to free speech. So, um, there's that. So. But hey, can you at least give me like 6 more comments back though, so it helps me in the algorithm? Because every time you redact or remove it, it hurts me on the algorithm. So like, give me 6 more posts. For the love of the grumpy, because it really helps me out. And I'm selfish that way. I'm always thinking about myself. So, that I kind of look at it like this, not everybody's crazy and not everybody's sane. So, but even to the small extreme of the crazy people, it's such a small percentage of the population in the world that you can't blame everybody. Just motherfucker, I'm gonna shoot you today. Quit trying to rip off my bumper. Trey no pay. I don't blame you on that one. Uh, you know. Because I kind of look at it like this, like on the Republican side, we have some really great trans people and some really great gay people on the Republican side. Very, very lovely people. Now the Democrats, fucking crazy bastards. Every one of them. It's like if they put the D in front of it, you just know they're not mentally stable. Mm-hmm. But we have some very lovely Republicans that are who they are, and I support them because they're Republican. Just not the Democrats, because you can be anything you want, just don't be a Democrat. that's my philosophy in life. Yeah. I guess that's my only hate speech. don't be a Democrat. It's disgusting. Oh man, I watched this. Does Trey work out? Trey works out. Trey works out a lot. You should go join Trey, Eric. He will take you to the gym. He will make you manly, all the big muscles. You'll go from grandpa arms to stud arms in 45 days or less. Does he say hit the gym? He says hit the gym. I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. I like a little crazy. A little crazy can be a little fun. There's nothing wrong with a little crazy, especially when it matches mine. Nothing wrong with the gym. We're not against the gym here. I mean, we have a professional weightlifter that comes in here all the time. He's very, very, very fond of getting people in shape. I knew it was coming. And hit the gym. Oh, because we have a good host of people that come in here. Mm-hmm. Great fellas. Never question the gym. The gym is like the Holy Bible. The gym is like the Holy Bible. Oh, I got the cute little birdie birds. Next time I go to town, I'll get you guys some bird feed. Get you some that. Well, you have to compete with the ducks though, so you'll have to. I'll put it high for you, like a little bird feeder. I got a bird feeder around here somewhere. I normally get some of those honey blocks for them. That they. I'm actually really surprised I didn't get a bird block this year. I normally always get a bird block. I like the wild birds. Trey is disappointed. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing today, Kevin? Nice to see you in the chat. Your name is Kevin. Yes, and I don't speak your language, which is really weird because I have the auto translator on. Your name should come up in English. Harley Quinn is crazy, but she's hot, so her crazy's okay. But her crazy was made by a man though, so you have to give her the benefit of the doubt. If a woman's gone crazy because of a dude, hey, my name is hot. Like literally, your name is hot. I mean, all right, we'll call you hot. I'm okay with that. I just think it's weird because I have the auto translator on. It's supposed to turn all your guys' names into English. It's apparently it's not doing its job. So that's okay. Oh shit! That'll make whoa. You can really taste all the vitamins when that shit gets warm. Hold on. Gotta focus here. I gotta come back to reality here. Oh, diggly doggy. I could really taste the cancer juice in there. With mustard. Hot dog with mustard. I do like mustard on my wiener sniffles. Big old bangers. I like the one the British people call them bangers. The bangers. It just makes them sound so higher class. I had the bangers with the beans on the toast. My bangers. Some of the English terms for they're so classical. You know what I mean? I really do like the King's English. It's so proper and fabulous. Hello. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you, Mr. Ready? I think I'm gonna go mow the hill in the top part though. If I go mow up there, the goats will stop going up there because they won't have anything to go up there to eat. So I think I'll do that today after in the live stream. I'll disconnect the trailer and put the oil in the lawnmower so I don't blow the damn thing up because apparently I'm really good about draining all the oil out because I put fresh oil in it, right? Just for first startup. For first spring startup, you put fresh oil in it, and I ran it for like 12 hours, and then I drained all the oil out. Well, when I was moving dirt the other day, I forgot that I drained the oil out, and I'm so glad I didn't burn the fucking thing up. That's all I need to do is burn up a $1,500 riding lawnmower. So, because I got to get a new carburetor for my newer John Deere, because, oops. For some reason, the fuel shutoff's not shutting off, and so it's flooding the whole fucking engine out. Because they both, instead of it just being a free flow, they both have electric fuel pumps on them. And if that auto fuel shutoff doesn't kick on, it floods them out. So, I actually think I have another carburetor. No, I don't, because I got rid of all those engines. Damn it. That sucks. I'll have to order me one. Oh, well, see what happens when when you just have a big cleanup day. You're like, get rid of it all, and then you're like, oh shit, I should have pulled some carburetors off before I sent it to the scrappy yard. Remind me, I need to call Waste Management tomorrow and figure out, because they still haven't got back to me about why they stole my damn dumpster and brought me the mini dumpster. And I'm still really grumpy about that. Like, you would not believe, just grumpy as hell about they stole my damn dumpster. You know, because now I have to hold trash out for a week. So I can fill the dumpster up, and then I got to stockpile trash because they only come every 2 weeks, right? So I got the bigger dumpster so I can put the whole 2 weeks worth of trash in the dumpster, right? But now I have to fill it for a week and then put the rest of the trash in a shed. Because if not, the fucking rooster will dig through it because he's a trash eating bastard. You know, so. And he rips the trash bags up. And then I got to pick all the trash back. He is worse than a freaking dog, you know that? That is just a bad rooster. No pork dogs. Well, dogs like the pork. They hunt pork for fun. You know, actually, what I want to do one of these days, I want to go down to Texas, get on the helicopters that go out there and hunt the wild boars. Mm-hmm. So, because I think that would be fun, shooting from a helicopter. It really trains your abilities. You know, because then you're in motion. I'm never going to the gym. There we go. I don't know why you're down. You should never be down. You're always supposed to be up. Who put you down? Maybe the child when they were driving it. Yeah. Are you Christian? I think so. The question is, are you Christian? Feed the pet gator. I've always wanted a pet gator. You know, you can if you're in the South. You can get the little tiny gators. You know, put them in aquariums and things like that. They're fun. They snap at you though. They're, you know. I don't know if I'd want a big gator though, because a big gator will eat you. You have no evidence that Christianity is true. You have no evidence that Christianity isn't true. So that's an oxymoron. I mean, there's like 1.4 billion Christians, 47,000 Christian denominations. So I'm pretty sure it's true. And there's Roman text that a man named Yeshua walked the earth in Asia. There's like 52 countries that have written documentations about Yeshua walking his studies and all that. So, and then Rome itself has written literature of him being put to death. So you can't say he's not real. So, because if so, then there's a lot of countries lying their asses off. So I have numerous contradictions. Well, because you're a fucking moron and you don't read the Bible right. Only a fucking retard like you would read the Bible wrong. The Bible itself, there's a reason why it's 66 books and 78 books and 86 books. Because each book itself is an individual book. You're supposed to read only that book. That's the particular of how the Bible is written. So you're a fucking moron that has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. This is my problem with idiots like you. You're so fucking retarded. You don't even know how to read a goddamn Bible correctly. It's like, are you fucking stupid? The Bible's pretty silly. The Bible literally has a context for idiots like you how to properly read it, right? You don't read the Bible as a whole because it's not a whole book. It's multi books. It's a trilogy. You moron. God, I can't stand stupid people. Somebody blink this stupid ass because he's stupid. He's just dumb. He can't even read some. He doesn't understand the Bible's more than one book. Get off. Goddamn fence. Go to hell. Oh. And the stupid thing is, I can prove Christianity is real. It's been around for 2,000 years. So you're denying 2,000 years of a religious entity. That's stupid. That makes you dumb multiple times. Oh no, dude, you're fucking stupid. I mean, literally, you suffer from small dick syndrome. Your dick is so tiny, the girls giggle at you. That's how fucking stupid. I mean, you have no brains. You come on here saying Christianity's fake. Well, it's not fake because it's been around for 2,000 years. So, yeah, if a billion people, over the years believe in Christianity, that makes you sound fucking stupid. Because you know who the number one writers of scientific fucking factos are? Christians. They literally came up with all the fucking science that you believe in, you moronic motherfucker. Good goddamn. You go. Don't deal with retards. No goddamn brains. Just fuck. It's like they literally they wake up stupid, they go to bed stupid. It's like reading Rainbow, motherfuckers. Come on. I don't care that you don't believe in something. You can, but you can't say that no, go away. I can't. I mean, there's so much provable evidence. They actually use the Bible. They use the Bible for going out and finding old cities and shit like that. The Bible is an extremely historical history book of times of past things. You know what? You don't have to believe it word for word, but there's thousands of things in the Bible that really did happen. So you can't say it's all fake or false. I mean, and people, the Bible contradicts it. No, the Bible doesn't contradict itself. Each individual book was written for its individual reason. But you have these idiots that try to read the Bible as a whole. Yeah, if you try to read it as a whole entire entity, yes, you'll find things that where one author did not agree with, so. But what they don't understand, though, is when the Bible was written, it was written by thousands and thousands of scriptures and texts that they broke down for individual books for individual reasons, So it's not a contradiction. It's just how the scholars that read it is how they wrote the book. It's just stupid, Whew. What are we gonna do? Oh, I'm not triggered. It's just I don't do well with stupid, I think they should give pills for that. I think that, if you're stupid, you should be like, go to the doctor and they should give you a pill that makes you not stupid. I'm very, very, very agree and understanding about that. It should not be stupid. Good God. We live in a world that you have all the information at your fingertips, and you still have people that can't research or study anything. That scares me, Scares me to death. But what do? We move on, and we go back talking about we go back and talking about the Jimmy Jim. Jimmy Jim. Oh, good God. Have I been to Quebec? I have been to Quebec many times. I have a French translator when I go to Quebec, because if you don't have a French translator, you get lost, because it sucks. But I used to haul military and electrical equipment up to Quebec. Mm-hmm. Big generators and stuff. I mean, no actual physical, like, wartime stuff, but, like, just military expedition shit that they use up there. Mm-hmm. That's why I got the fancy passport. The fancy clearances. No. Oh. Well, if you're heading out of Michigan and you go up north or over to Lapeer Edge, you go that way up around. I'd have to show you the map. My memories of names of cities suck, but yeah, you go the long way around Michigan, you go up around the lake, and you come up around that way, and you go across the land bridge. Yes, Quebec is in Canada. It's the French Quarter of Canada. Kind of like you're down to, like when you go down to Louisiana down to. I can't believe I'm having a brain fart right now. Down to New Orleans. New Orleans has a French Quarter, kind of like Canada has a French Quarter. Some of the people are very lovely. Some of the people are very not lovely. So, you know, if you go to Quebec, just remember that lovely people, not so lovely people. But I mean, in general, just the French are a little sneaky, a little snacky, a little bit. You know. So, not to talk bad about the French because they're very lovely people, but I mean, there's some French people are very Quasimodo. The bell towers, ding dong, ding. No, I'm gonna get hate mail on that one. I don't think we actually have any French followers, though, do we? I don't think we have any French viewers. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, can beat you. Even Eric agrees, so it's 100%, right? But yeah, I don't think we have any French followers. I think that's the only place, in Europe we haven't been to yet. Because we had a couple of Italian people. All over the Slavic countries, we've had people. England, Scotland, Ireland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen any Canadians from Quebec yet. Not even that one girl that had the hots for you, because she was in the Providence over. God, what was her name? I don't think she was a real person, though. I think she was just. I'd have to. I can't. May 15th. Is that when your birthday is? May 15th? Mr. Polkey. Yeah, I forgot her name. Sophie. Sophie. The lovely Sophie. Your stalker. You've had so many, Eric. It's hard to keep it. Well, yeah. Yeah, but neither one of them were from Quebec, though. They were both Canadians. That's what I'm saying. You've had so many stalkers lately. Actually, not lately, but there for a while though. You had girl crazy going on. Yeah, Larson was from Michigan, but I thought Sophie was from Canada. All right, Eric has some ladies. Die, you blood sucking bastard! You'll have to get in line, man. I thought we were the love connection there for a while. I don't know, but I think she was. I know she said she was Canadian, but I think she said she was from Alberta. It's been a while since she's been on, so not that I'm like keeping track of where everybody lives because that's weird. But sometimes I remember when because a lot of people they just like to. Yeah, he's broken. I remember. Yeah, so it was like 5 or 6 of them. They were all like, "Hey, Eric, how you doing? Where are you from? Where are you from?" So, oh, my wig itches today. Damn toupees. We'll get the Trump going on there. Yeah, now we got the Trump or Trump. The rooster. Hey, look, I could have been a punk rocker. Give me some purple highlights and shit like that. What do you think? Just rock out with the punk girl? Here, my girls. How's your chat with the person from the East Coast? It's going pretty good. She's a very great person. I like her. Mm-hmm. But he had 5 admirers that he might have had to beat off with a stick. But, I think I could pull off the punk rocker look. Cattle prod, exactly. There, I'll make myself a unicorn. So that's one thing. Not to get into the whole biblical thing, because it really upsets a lot of people. But like the unicorn in the Bible is a rhinoceros. It's a single horn rhino, because it also talks about the bicarpus rhino as well. 2 horns for 1 horn. It's that's. But you get a lot of these weirdos. There's unicorns in the Bible. Yeah, there is unicorns in the Bible. The rhinoceros. It was written in Africa. So, oh, things that humor me in life. My dad hit me with a cattle prod one time for shits and giggles. That shit hurts. We were in a feed store, and he wasn't beating him. It's that instantaneous just get you. It'll wake you up. I mean, thank God it was only one of the 2 battery ones, not the 6 battery ones, though. Those 6 battery ones will bite you. They'll burn your ass. Those 6 battery ones, they're heavy, but the 2 batteries aren't so bad, They just give you a zinger. But yeah, those 6 D cell ones, though, holy shit, they'll burn the shit out of you. Ew. Do you have my new backup generator? You son of a bitch. 6 would burn. You're 17 minutes early. Dingleberry, your sundial is off. Oh. Yeah, I should, though. I should either take the canoe out or I should get the aluminum bottom. Do I have any more of that freaking aluminum JV weld, though? I mean, I could make a soft patch for it, Everyone like bacon? Fuck yeah. Well, we actually have a vegan in the channel that she doesn't eat bacon, so I eat bacon though. I love bacon. I like pork bacon and beef bacon. Turkey bacon is a lie. It's not real bacon. It's fake meat. It's fake news. It's not real. Don't eat it. I don't recommend it. It's gross. I don't care who you are. Vegan bacon, same thing. That tofu bacon, no. Mm-mm. It's not real bacon. It's just processed beans. Nothing. I've always loved about vegans, and this is the thing I've always loved about vegans. So they refuse to eat meat, right? They hate meat. Meat is murder. But they try to make everything they have taste like meat. Just eat the meat, That's my philosophy on it. I mean, if you're gonna try to make everything taste like meat, you might as well just eat the meat, It doesn't. Well, it's so there was this one guy. He made meat carrots. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm reverse vegan. All my vegetables are made out of meat. Well, and I respect everybody's way of thinking and process. But it's like these vegans that go and they attack restaurants and shit. You know what? Go be you over there. You don't need to attack people because they don't believe in the way you believe. I think if you're gonna attack somebody because they don't believe what you believe, that's just silly. And not to contradict myself, I don't attack stupid people. I just try to give them a straight and narrow path. I don't go out and physically attack them. Nah, because Grumpy don't like jail food. Because I have this thing about people that spit in my food. It's just not my thing. And I really don't want to take warm showers with like 50 men. Mm-mm. That doesn't sound like a vacation I want to go on. Ooh, how's work going? Did it ever pick back up? Well, it's still very slow. I hate when work is slow. So I think we're going to go for probably like 15 more minutes, and I probably should go mow. Because I'm in the mood for mowing. Because she thinks my tract is sexy. She really turns around. See, when the Piers Morgan ate the steak. Oh, that was... And you know what's funny about Piers Morgan? That man can't decide what he is. Because one minute he is like this ultra super progressive liberal, and then he jumps back and forth from ultra progressive to centralist. It's like, just make up your mind, Pierce. You know what I mean? So, but if you know something funny about Piers Morgan, he's not allowed on any liberal shows anymore. He's only allowed on conservative talk shows anymore. Because even though he burnt his place in the liberalism world. That poor bastard. He wasn't crazy enough to be a liberal. That is bad. But I like Piers Morgan more now than I did original Piers Morgan. Original Piers Morgan was just so annoying. Was his wife cheating on him too? I don't know. I know they've been married for a long time though. Or is he married to it? No, I think he's married to a younger gal now. He has a new wife now. They've been together for a while though. I don't know if she was cheating on him though. Trey is back. Trey is back. Trey is back. We're gonna have to have Yuki write you a song. Trey is back. I heard stories about his wife. Got busy now. Thanks. I just don't slow. Shit, my time is flying by. Yes, oh man, yesterday though, I swear to God, time came to like a standstill because I hate looking at the clock. I hate having the clock right there on the top because it's always like. So I'm always looking at it. So Trey is hungry. Well, go eat a steak sandwich. Then you'll get your protein and your meats. I agree, Porky and Eric. Trey needs his meat. Meat. It's manly. It's what's for dinner. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Oh, you know what I should make tonight? I should make homemade Salisbury steaks. I like, yeah. Go get some mushrooms, make a brown gravy, and make some Salisbury steaks with some mashed potatoes. That actually sounds pretty good. I might go back to the store. I like Salisbury steaks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because that sounds like a good idea. Get out of here, you damn flying natty bastard. Because you can't go wrong with Salisbury steaks. I'm I'm a real big bread person. Oh man, I love bread. Like, when I was younger, I ate bread with every meal, but I'm trying to remove the extra bit of bread out of my diet lately. So, even when salads, I don't put croutons on my salad anymore. I do the French onions now. So, and maybe get burger. I mean, no, Trey wants to cook. Maybe get burger. Well, I don't blame you. You've been working for 48 straight hours. I just Uber your food. Now, if you're gonna eat a steak, you need a good whiskey or a good bourbon. You can't just cheat it out with a beer. Beer is for chicken and fish. Well, wine's more for fish, but beer's for burgers and chicken. Yeah, but steak, you need a good bourbon or a good whiskey with a steak, because it's just match the. Where the fuck did the raindrop come from? My roof is leaking. Trade in Absolute vodka, no beer. Oh, Absolute can be dangerous. Same with Grey Goose. Grey Goose can be dangerous. Johnny Walker's worse though, and Jim Beam, Johnny Walker, Jim Beam, and Jack Daniels. Those gentlemen will take you on a mission. Well, no, Not today. Fuck you too, FedEx guy. So, my mother drinks that vanilla vodka with Italian orange sodas. That's actually pretty good. That whipped cream vodka with the orange soda. It's pretty good. For anybody who wants to try it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Should I mow first or go to the store? I should mow first before I go to the store. Yeah, I'll mow 1st. Mm-hmm. My luck, though, I'm going to chop a bowl of grass and go through. Go eat it anyway, so. Which is fine. I don't mind. But it's always good to mow. That way, you always have a fire path around the property. Trigos, or you know what sounds really good? Pasta, like a clam linguine. That actually sounds pretty good. Clam linguine. Mm-hmm. Or even a shrimp linguine sounds pretty good too. But please release the Rock. Did Rock come back in? He hasn't been around. I mean, he's mad at me. He's mad at me. Trey barbell now 225 after work. Good God. In each hand? I want to play with your muscles. What was the Mr. Trey? The rocks have reduced to pebbles. Yeah, I can see them in your hand. You're just like, they're not, you're like, come on. I tell you though, I know I've said this before, but I really wish the real world, right, was like Minecraft. Man, I could get so much shit done if the real world. I'd just like, man, I'd have the levelest property in the world. I'd have my underground freaking base. You know, just straight marble walls. It'd be fucking awesome. I actually did think if I had a whole bunch of people coming one day, I have enough rock, I could literally build a castle. It'd probably take 10 years with like 50 people, but I have enough rock right now on my property. I could build a castle. The Kingdom of Grumpy. Ooh. Wonder if I can find me 50 volunteers to help me build a castle. It's possible. Then we could have a show on it, building Grumpy's palace. Do you think it'd be against the rules if I go get 50 homeless people to help me build my palace? I mean, I'll feed them. I'll give them warm places to sleep. You know, is that called slave labor? No, I think it's good. Franklin's not here to contradict me, so it's okay. Franklin is just a pain in the butt. Every time I come up with a good idea, that's against the law. Asshole. You know? But it'd be really cool, though. Do I need a building permit to build a castle? Fuck it. I ain't paying no building permit for a castle. Just build a castle. Grumpy's Palace. Yeah. Trey is one attorney with 6 personalities. That's okay. I only have 2 personalities. Which I probably should start using my actually extra personality when I go troll people and not just use my grumpy account. That actually might end up burning me in the ass later. So I was shadow banned there for a while. I couldn't host on anybody's shit. I was mad. Jesus died so you could send more. All right. At least we got one honest person. I can't even be mad at that one. I can't even be mad at that statement, you know. Mr. Ramamazero, whatever, how the fuck you pronounce your name. We're just gonna call you Ramen, eh? We're gonna call you Ramen. That's your name today, Ramen. And I don't give a fuck. Uh, I don't care. Oh, I guess I can't say fuck. I gotta say fook. I don't give a fook. Fook, because fook is an order of the king. So you can have pleasure with your lady. Because it's one, Eric, you get the alert. Was there a Canadian alert? What happened in Canada? What happened? Tell us, Tay Tay. What happened? Was there a bombing or something? Not sure yet. There's an alert, Tay Tay. What does the alert say? Are we in attack? We going to war? I'll get to my stuff. I am ready. Put me in, coach. Oh, Camellia. Why didn't I get an alert? See? That's always... Hello, Trey. Tommy Sawyer. She's going to kick your ass, dude. She's going to beat you down. She's going to like, ow. She knows the Kung Fu. Lulu. Just a test. Oh. I was almost excited. Just wait till he has his other 5 personalities coming here. Wait, I'm going to go do stuff for 30 minutes. You know, it really sucked though, especially for you guys. Well, not Eric, because Eric's actually in the safe zone, but the rest of you that are near the super volcano, though, I think that'd be the only thing I'd really worry about is that big super volcano going off, because it's going to wipe out millions instantly. Yeah. I remember back when Obama was president, he was bringing in a whole bunch of FEMA caskets and all the FEMA centers because they were expecting the super volcano go up, so they brought in like 1 million freaking plastic containers for the old bodies. That was wild. It never went off though. But we survived that one. Yeah. Which is really weird because Obama was supposed to be this major, like, pure worded man, very analytical, and everybody loved Obama. So at the time when we thought the super volcano was going to go off, he was trying to get permission from Canada and Mexico to move American citizens there during time of relief, and they turned him down. So I don't think Obama was really that great of a president. They wouldn't let in millions of free Americans to come be safe. Rude. We've taken millions of other people. Why not us? Take us! Just in general, I probably wouldn't want to take America here, but damn, I'm choky today. Choky. Tom Life, Jim. Could you imagine if there was actually physically 6 of you, Trey, all working out together? You wouldn't need any friends. You just have you yourself, and I. That'd be right. I always thought about that myself. What if I could clone myself? Would I really enjoy my second person? I mean, I like myself now, but would I enjoy like an identical double? Maybe. I mean, I like myself, so that's okay. I have a cat. Yeah, but what if you had 6 trays though, or five other trays? Then there'd be 6 of you. I mean, just in general, could you imagine 6 trays? That'd be awesome. I think so. Imagine if you were married. Just think of if you were married. Would you clone your wife 5 more times, so you could have 6 of them? 6 individual singular women, all the same look, same hair, same outfits. They all talk the same. They all act the same. Would you be okay with that? The world. it'd be a tray smash. Tray smash. Bam, bam, bam. You'd be like Wreck-It Ralph and shit, you know. And we need a whole bunch of Bob the Builders out there. Yes, we can fix it. Yes, we can. Bob the Builder. I always liked the second hand so they had Bob the Builder, right, and then they came up with Louise. He had the talking tools. So they had English and a Spanish version. It was kind of, it was funny. There's only one tray. No, there's multiple trays. It just depends on what personality he's in that mood. There's 780. Holy Jesus! And you didn't give me 787 subs. Whoa, buddy! I thought we were friends. Shit, that would put me. That would put me over 1,000. Whoa. Apparently you can. Apparently you can. There's a paid algorithm that you can get to, but you have to be careful with it. That you can get like automatic 5,000 subs, but it just slowly introverts you in the algorithm, so it doesn't set off their AI warning. But I don't want to pay to be famous. I want to become famous on my own. That's my opinion. Now, if it could just give me the 2,700 extra hours, I'd be fucking cool with that. Because but what's really weird, because 1 minute they throw, 1 minute in the algorithms, they're putting me up with all the big boys and all that with my shorts and stuff. They get clipped in with the bigger YouTubers, but I don't know. I need to figure out how I pay for Grumpy Grump. Payback is a well, don't blow your anal out. Don't get yourself hemorrhoids for me. If you do, though, I will send you a pillow so you have soft, cushiony seats. Because hemorrhoids are no fun. I've never had them, but I've known a lot of women that give birth and they had temporary hemorrhoids. It was all bad, all bad. The amount of abuse women go through just to make us babies. We give them props. We salute you, ladies. You are badass. Grumpy's Hangout, we salute you. When did you start going? Probably when he was 5 years old. Oh. When I stopped boxing sophomore year. Oh. Why'd you stop boxing? Well, fighting gets painful. It hurts your face after a while. When I was younger, I liked to fight. Now I'm older. No, that shit hurts now. Well, it doesn't hurt when they hit you. It hurts like the next day. When you're younger, it doesn't hurt the next day. When you're older, oh man, it really hurts. I don't mind getting hit. It's just the next day when you're all swollen up, you're like, Then everybody asks you, did you get in a fight? Well, what does the other guy look like? Everybody says that stupid comment. What does the other guy look like? Yeah, I have learned though. I've especially when you're out drinking in a bar. You always find that with those chicken dance fuckers. They do the chicken high school dance at you. I'm gonna kick your ass. Just tell them to go outside and wait for you. And just tell them, when my drink empties, I'll come out there and we'll tittle tattle, right? Amazingly, your drink never goes empty, especially if your bartender likes you. So, it's good to have friends. Do more than time now. Muay Thai. Oh, boxing workouts are some of the best as long as you're not trying to win a bodybuilding contest. Man, I want to be like Mr. Beast. That dude is huge. Is it Mr. Beast? No, Mr. Universe. What the hell is his name? You know, the little short guy that like won the world competition. What's his name? Isn't it Mr. Beast? No, Mr. Not Mr. Wonderful. Freaking. Come on, Jay. Come on, Trey. You know who I'm talking about. The world weightlifting competition guy. He makes videos. Trey's slightly above average boxer. That's why I took on Mexican judo. Mexican judo is the best fighting there is. It's the simplest task too. You only got to train for like 2 weeks, and then you're a master black belt. Trade no. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. No, it does not. What the fuck is Mexican? You don't know what Mexican judo is? Really? Man, that's like the best fighting technique out there. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know if I got a gun. You don't know shit. Mexican judo. Really? You've never heard of Mexican judo? It's good shit. And you gotta have a lot of essays. A lot of essays on me. Mm-hmm. But I always have you ever watched those teen wrestling with the girls against the boys, right? And you know the boys don't know where to grab or hold or touch it. They're just kind of like, okay, I'm getting my ass kicked here, and you know, because they really don't know what to do when they're wrestling the girls, you know. And then they get married, and then they definitely know how to wrestle with the girls. Rocks have papers. Probably. If no papers, no jokes. Joel. Hey, mate, from the lad down under, got a joke for you? Okay, tell me a joke. I like to hear jokes. And scissors kill paper, and rocks kill rocks, scissors. That's why I cheat and I have dynamite. It takes them all out. Dynamite. Dynamite is the number one thing to use. Or grenade. Just boop, pull the pin. Ah, pow. Nothing can stop a grenade or dynamite. Paper cover rock from ice. This is true. You don't want frozen rocks. They get slippery when wet. And I think we as men can all agree we only appreciate one thing when it's wet, and it definitely ain't rocks. And I'm not going to enlighten that one either. If you didn't get it, I can't help you. That's that. You're on your own on that one. I'm not going to explain it to you. Shit, even the lesbians got that joke. Fuck. Love the stream. Can you shout out my little bro, Harry Thomas Nicker? No, and you can get the fuck out of here. We don't racist bitches like you. Goodbye, racist bitch. Goodbye, fucking moron. Stupid son of a bitch. Fuck. There's always that one clown that just can't behave themselves. Mm. Oh, Jesus, babe. Oh, why do the Amish build fast? Why? Because if the Mexicans found Jesus, good old Jesus. Good old Jesus. You gotta love Jesus. As a black dude, I hate people that can't say the word just like it. You know. Oh yeah, but unfortunately though, Justin, I can't have shit like that on my YouTube because they'll get me kicked the fuck off. So those people have to go away quickly. I can't even tolerate that shit. You know. It's like the people coming here and they do the individual word. It's like, no, you got to go. I just go. I've never called any black people that name, but I sure have called a lot of white people that name, especially when I'm driving in big city traffic. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, uh, I have used the word, but only against white people. So, but, you know, there's that. We just get to our friendly and oversimpled word. I mean, I don't care about the. I mean, I don't really. I think people should use any words they want to, but unfortunately, I have to make sure certain words aren't used because I kind of like hanging out with all you gentlemen. The optimist is a badly formed pessimist, and you're still passive aggressive, Dutch. I mean, you said that last time you came in. You're still being passive aggressive. Sending you love from London, England. Oh, sending you love back from America. Word, fist, fist. That's an Australian, I must say. I do find Americans weird. And little fellows just saying. Okay. I don't know if to take that as an insult or a compliment. I guess you're Australian, so I'm going to take that as a compliment. So I think there's a language barrier there. So. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Hey, Joel, I have a question for you. Are you willing to sponsor my Filipino friend so he can come work in Australia? Because he'd like to come to Australia and work because there's apparently the Philippines is kind of hurting right now. What do you think, Mister Joel? You should join the Discord and I'll hook you up with the guy because he's a really good guy, really great guy. But he needs a sponsor, and it's a hell lot closer to Australia on a slow boat than it is to America on a slow boat. We all do, Trey. Trey had me 9. I actually prefer the 380 over the 9mm. The 380 is more accurate and has the same pack as the 9, and you can conceal the 380 in a lot more places. I'm just saying. I just like the 380 a lot more. It's just personal. Trey needs big thing. Yeah, Trey needs a 50 freaking BMG or just a 50 Desert Eagle. What's funny is they've swapped out a lot of police force to the 22. I think that's funny that. But you get hit enough times with a 22 though, it will stop you. You know. So Trey have so they're all full of poop. Who's the Trey is oh Trey, you got sparkly poop. You're fabulous. With those big old. I mean, I've shot one. I mean, they you just gotta make sure your hands are dry. I wear grip gloves because that's all. It was a compliment. We find like Ryan's love beer cars and freedom. Just your beers are bigger and your freedom here's attached. It's funny, Joel. And this is one that just blows my mind about. So America, we have like the most rights out of any country in the world. We literally do. But we have people here that are so soft and weak that they like completely ruin the whole points of having the best rights in the world. It's like they're in competition to lose their rights. I've never understood this stupidity. For Visa, he needs to just find somebody who owns a company. Well. But I figured if you hooked up with him though, you could help him out because there's not much I can do for him over here in America because we don't well because we won't have a visa rotation till the first of next year. Am I a mod yet? No, Penelope made the mod. the council had spoken. Rock, leave. All right, Rock. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Oh, Justin. You gotta stop doing that to me. What? I agree. I mean, you have guns to stand up against corruption, but use against corruption is corruption. It's legal, but that makes no sense to us Australians. Any government does not trust their people to have firearms is a government you cannot trust. As every government that's ever taken the guns away from people have turned to make the civilization's people's life suck. So that's just the way you got to look at it. I mean, it is the truth, though. I mean, if I elect somebody to protect my rights, and that person goes in there and automatically tries to remove my rights or restrict my rights, I don't want that person in as an elected official. I don't. You know, it's like I don't. The way I look at it, if I have to pay money to protect you and your family, why can't I protect myself and my family? You know, we're supposed to be an equal nation, an equal give and take. So that's just the way I look at it. You can't have equality if your government does not believe in equality. You know, equal individualness. So, who is the phony? Who the fuck is the phony? I want rock. Two Erics, two rocks, really? Don't worry, Tay Tay. Eventually, you'll have a doppelganger too. It just I made the mud. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later, Penelope. I'll tell you later. What? Shut up! Good God! Stupid Irish wolfhounds. They're like little vultures. Damn! I forgot to grab a tissue again. Whew. Oh, why did that happen? Why not the mud? Because I told you when the council voted they were going to pick the mud. Grumpy's the grump. Oh, thank you, Scenario. Oh, thank you, Scenario. Oh, I appreciate your bluzziness. Just, this is great. We got more people in the chat. We Australians don't understand how the bear arms right works, because if you stand up to, say, Pam Bondi, for example, that's home terrorist experience. Okay, so in the idiom of this, I'll explain to you. So we have the rights to keep and bear arms to defend against tyrannical government. Okay, so even if our government goes tyrannical, we as individuals still have to be called up by a state government or an elected official. We can't just take up arms against the government. That is treason. You know, so there's a stipulation in there that people that kind of misconcept it. You know, we are allowed to have guns just in case that we're physically attacked. So you know. We have the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, right? So, but we can't just go up and take arms against our government. That is a crime. So, there's people's misconception about that one. So, yes, we have a Second Amendment, but our Second Amendment is only good for so much. And it's like militias. See, we used to be all allowed to have militias, which militias were outlawed by the U.S. Supreme Court because we now have state National Guards. So we don't need state militias. So you know, it's kind of a weird scenario. We've evolved in history, but some people haven't evolved with the new times, so they're still stuck in the old days, and so I still think though they should bring back gentleman dueling. I think gentleman dueling would solve a lot of our personal issues in public, right? I'm just saying. Of course, I think we should have gladiator fights too. I still think, get rid of all militaries and just have a gladiator dome built somewhere on an island, right? And then every country just sends their gladiators once a year. We should have a big out gladiator war, right? We'll call it the Special Olympics. And they'll just like live stream it everywhere. Just blah. What do you think? See, I should be the leader of the world because I can make peace. Because I got the ideas. Get out of here, stupid. How are you here? You should be down at the lake. You are a lake moth, not a top of the hill moth. But just saying. The whole Second Amendment. Just, but. Shut up! You turkeys! Good God. They have such issues when they can't. Guess growing up in the Scientology. Guess growing up in the Scientology got out of jail. Oh, right. Aaron got out of jail, huh? That's cool. We can say the fruitcakes now just fucking blowing up their YouTubes now on stupidity. Oh my God, Aaron is out of jail now. Bunch of freakoids. I feel so bad for them. I mean, they're so freaking hard on this guy. They have big old hard on this gentleman. It's like, come on. We get it. You don't like him. Coolness. All right. I don't know. It's funny. Well, congratulations to Aaron for getting out of the Who's Gal. That's funny. Well, my favorite people from around the world and local vocals. I think we're over 2 hours. So, like I always say, if you can't be happy, let's be grumpy together, and I'll see y'all later tonight.